what's going on, party planners? Today we've got a little bit of a chat for you.
We're planning a party.
We're planning a party, and you're invited. And this party takes place in Clash Royale's coming update.
Right. So they just announced this. It's on Twitter. It's also on ClashRoyale.com/blog/releases/balance coming 7-4.
Literally blowing up as fast as Panda Scheme. But that's another topic for another time. Let's jump right into the news.
All right. So the way we approach card balancing in Clash Royale is a combination of play testing and looking at stats, in particular card use rates and win rates. You can expect monthly down changes with gameplay.
In this round of balance changes, we're taking a look at some of the lesser used cards and giving the Goblin Barrel a significant boost.
That obnoxious little card. But here's the thing about it. Like, even if we'll get into the stats with it, it's still very easily counterable with the Zap spell. And it's worth it.
So we just had what will in the near future be long forgotten, a timing change of when the goblins come out of the barrel.
What was it? 1.2 to 1.0?
It was 1.2 to 1.0, and now it's going back to 1.2. But first, that's the second card. Let's talk about the skeleton.
All right, so guys.
It's a troll thing.
A lot of people were kind of confused as to why it went from 4 to 3, but it made sense to me with the 1 Elixir skeletons. But he didn't go away. He just moved. He just moved places. Where did he go?
He joined the winning team,
the army. So as you guys can see right here, it says that there are times 20 count in the bottom left. Now,
I don't own a skeleton army, but I think I could click on it. Hang on. I could click it.
There's going to be 21 skeletons in it.
Summons an army of skeletons, meet Larry and his friends Harry, Gary, Terry, Mary, etc. So we've got Mary and Gary joining the squad. So one of them left the 4-unit skeletons for the army. It won't do anything. A zap will still kill almost all of them. Arrows will kill them. Yeah. All right.
So
Goblin
next,
Barrel.
what we were just talking about, Goblin Barrel. The elixir cost is now going to be 3. Okay. The deploy time is going to go back to what it was, back to 1.2.
Yep.
Read the changes on it, Nick.
3 elixir down from 4. Deploy time up to 1.2. On the previous change, it didn't hit the mark. What are you trying to tell me to do?
Read that part.
We didn't hit the mark on the previous change, so we're trying something a bit wilder.
Right.
3 elixir puts the Goblin Barrel on par with the Miner. Oh my gosh, I hate the Miner!
Yay.
We're still remaining counterable by Arrow, Zap, and Fire Spirits. 3 elixir, Miner, Goblin Barrel, Minions, Zap. You're done.
You're done. But defensively, you can very easily zap 1 elixir skeletons, defend it all. 3 for the cost of 6. Cut it in half.
3
Next.
for the cost of 6.
Oh!
Now that's only a +1 though.
This used to be my favorite card in the game.
Let me pull him up. Giant Skeleton.
The Giant Skeleton, guys, used to be my favorite card in the game. I loved him. So they're increasing his damage by
slam damage,
20%.
not his bomb.
So it's not his bomb, it's just how much he does. Because he was pretty weak. He was just kind of a push stopper. But now he can actually do a little bit of damage as well.
Just to give you some perspective, the Knight, he does 109 damage per second.
Yeah.
The Giant Skeleton does 66.
Yeah, at your level. So my level, my level 2-1 does 73. And I mean that's not that much damage. Honestly, that's not that much damage.
Yeah.
Especially for how expensive he is.
We'll see. Let me see really quick. An equal level common, it would take 2 hits to kill goblins. It still will. So it's interesting. We'll see what it does. 20% is a lot, but not when his damage is so little.
Yeah, that's true. 20% isn't going to be that big of a deal when he only does a little bit in the first place. So here's
Giant
another
Skeleton,
one.
Goblin Barrel. Dark Prince.
So I guess they didn't think that the Pekka Double Prince was already getting a buff with the Pekka and the Prince. So now
Pekka, Prince, now the Dark Prince.
The Dark Prince is getting an 8% damage increased. So it says
Throw
until
Princess
our last
and Ice Wizard.
This is definitely true. Until our last round of changes, the Dark Prince dealt half as much damage as the Prince. This change brings his value back in line with his golden brother. So they're just bringing him back up to par with where they were before.
Yep.
So I guess it makes sense, but I honestly haven't had... Have you had any trouble facing Pekka Double Prince lately?
No.
I haven't. The Witch absolutely stops that push. Like, the Witch owns the Pekka.
Even if I see the Pekka, I just drop a hog the other side, take 1 tower, then it's really easy to keep pulling those troops back to the bridge, to the bridge.
No
Valkyrie,
problem
all that
whatsoever.
stuff. So Dark Prince, a little bit of love right there.
Yeah.
Where are we at right now? Bomber?
So the Bomber damage is increased to 9%. Why'd they do that, Nick?
Despite few boosts already, the Bomber
It has
hasn't seen a big uptake in usage at the top.
True.
Extra damage will make him even more deadly and hopefully a compelling choice again. They like the word compelling. They like the word at the top.
They love the word at the top. Guys, here's the thing. So, yes, you do have to pay money to be at the top of the game. But that's the competitive side of this game. Things are a lot different up there, and that's where everybody's kind of goal is. Like especially with the new tournaments and how if you win these tournaments and you get these chests, you can be at the top. If you won 2 tournaments, you could go from being like a level 9 to almost a max level 12. Like, that's 30,000 cards.
30,000 cards. It's quite a few
cards. That's absolutely ridiculous.
It's like opening up, what is it? Like it's like more than 10 super magicals if you win the tournament. That's crazy.
It's more than...
I didn't do any of the math. That's all random ballpark.
But ridiculous. So
it'll be crazy to see. You'll get your legendaries. Just the best players will rise to the top. So Bomber getting a little bit of love. I think he had like a 10% or something before.
Yeah,
anyway,
my iPad turned off.
Wizard attack speed increased to 1.6 from 1.7.
Okay.
I just made a video saying the wizard sucks and he can get fireballed 1 level different.
Yeah.
That's not much.
And this attack speed, I don't think he's slow right now. Like, I always remembered when I first started playing, if someone dropped off a skeleton army, it would wreck the wizard, but the witch would not even take a single shot because of how fast she attacked and turned around.
The skeleton army would wreck a wizard?
Oh, yeah, because it'd have to shoot here, then it'd have to shoot here, then it'd have to shoot here. But the witch is just like... Brrr.
Interesting. Attack speed could be good. I think he's too weak. He doesn't have enough health, but his damage is fine.
Yeah, his damage is definitely fine. So,
Inferno Tower.
When was this? When we first went over to Finland for this, a lot of people were using the Inferno Tower. Like, at that point, the Inferno Tower, that was the cannon. A while back, the Inferno Tower was the cannon, and I guess they're trying to bring it back here. And thankfully, finally, in the next update, Zap and Freeze will both reset the Inferno Tower's damage. In my video today, I raged a little bit because my hog had half health. I zapped it. He immediately died when the Inferno locked back on him.
Yeah, so once it cooks up to full strength, it stays at full strength until destroyed or its timer runs out.
Or zapped.
Until it kills that unit. It's pretty crazy.
Right, so now with this coming update, finally, zapping the Inferno Tower will actually be effective. It'll do what it's supposed to do. Yeah,
just like in Clash of Clans, it resets the Inferno. It's not a super Inferno.
Right.
All right, Elixir Collector. So it seems like every defense is going to keep getting a buff until it's no longer just cannons. I like the Tesla now. I have a video coming out today of Tesla working perfect.
Tesla has gotten better for sure. Elixir Collector.
Elixir Collector.
So this is kind of a nerf, yeah?
No, this is interesting.
Now affected by slowing and speed up effects.
But you could raid your pumps now.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but like for those weird videos, now it actually makes them produce more.
So the zap not only does damage to it, but it
halts it for a second.
Right. I wonder what the translation will be with...
a pump gives you 7 if unaffected for 5. I wonder if a zap is enough to give it only 6.
Do you think the zap will reset the production of Elixir? Does it currently do that, or does it just pause it?
I think it would. It doesn't do anything right now. It just damages it. No spell. Even if you freeze it, the pump keeps going. So now it'll just stop like everything else and then keep going.
So that might take away 2. That might take away 2 productions.
Now a poison is even more worth. It's less. It's 1 elixir less, and it slows down how quickly it builds. You might only get 1 elixir out of your pump if you poison it now.
Dude, good, because the elixir pump was stressing me out.
Yeah, I think we're gonna finally see less.
I stopped using it because it was. People would just poison it, and now you can even do more to it.
Yeah.
So,
but like when you go in with your hog and you freeze, just make sure you catch the pump, and you just caught like 2 elixir off.
Yeah, that's big. So next we have the Tombstone guys. I haven't used this or seen this in a while. I tried using it the other day, and it was terrible. I mean, it's the same price as a cannon, and everybody zaps cannons anyway. So you just zap this, and then you get rid of all the skeletons. So it is completely like. It's just not good right now. Honestly, I don't even know if 9% is going to help it, unless that makes the hog hit it one more time.
Yeah, we'll have to see about how that math works out. Defensive Tombstone. The zap is so popular with hogs that it's just really not worth it. We will have to see. Extra hit points should make it more appealing and an interesting alternative to the cannon. Yeah. Maybe. Bomb Tower, once again. So all the defenses almost are getting another round of buff.
I remember, did the Bomb Tower get a nerf a while back? Because it had too much health.
It had a time nerf, I think. The health was
it went from a minute down to
40. 40
is it
seconds,
40?
I believe.
Let's check.
I hate mine is available to upgrade, so I can't see the info.
Do I not even? Why can I not find the bomb? Oh, there it is. So 40 seconds. Yeah. So it went from a minute down to 40 seconds. So I just faced a couple today. I beat them, but they're pretty strong. They last a long time, especially against a hog. But I mean, 5 elixir against 4 elixir should last a long time.
Yeah, so take into consideration what they're changing, guys. We've got about, 30th, 5 days until these go into effect.
July 4th, guys.
So if you see something like Giant Skeleton might not be the best option right now, Goblin Barrel might not be the best, Dark Prince, kind of stay away. Everything they're trying to make better is a little weak right now.
But you can go ahead and practice with it if you want to. Like, I have a Goblin Barrel in my main account deck, and it's super troll. It really annoys people, and it's only going to get better after this. So...
yeah, you'll be able to just throw that many more. So yeah, practice with the Inferno, Dark Prince, Bomber, whatever you want that's getting a little bit of a buff. On my account, I hit 7 accidentally by donating. I'm now level 7. I also unlocked the Witch 5 minutes ago.
Nice.
And the Big Pekka yesterday.
Dude,
so we got 2
I
epics.
have all the cards found on my second account except for the legendaries.
That's interesting. I just hit, I'm barely 7. Are you like, you're
I
8,
just
right?
hit 8. I'm 85 XP into 8. So it was one
Nice,
upgrade.
Yeah. 7's gonna be a while.
Yeah, 7 will
We'll
be
see.
fun. But
I don't like how you can click on the question mark and it shows you it's a lava hound. Why doesn't it like show you a grayed out
Does it
lava
really?
hound? Yeah, you can click on legendaries in the arenas that you don't have, and it tells you what they are.
Can you really? That's
you
funny.
click on lava hound and it shows it to you. It's
That's
really
hilarious.
weird. Anyway.
All right. Well, guys, let us know how y'all feel about this. Let us know what kind of tweaks you're going to be doing in your decks down below. And I guess we'll be coming out with some new videos after July 4th that have some of these balance changes in them live.
Yep, we'll see you. Our next video will be on July 4th,
yeah,
guys.
We're not going to do anything until then.
Nope, we'll see Panda Schemes on the rise. And stay tuned for some more Overwatch, Clash Royale, and Wolf
Yeah, buddy.
Simulator.
See you guys later.